Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. First, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. The rule of the catch, a big gainer.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Second down and goal upcoming. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looks left and finds his target there. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now is gets set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the LSU Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. He's going to bring up second down. From the shotgun, drops back, and he dumps it off to the tight end.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's McMillan.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from a very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see what this defense has made, looking to throw it deep. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown. Tied. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Off the play fake on first down. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And now they'll run it on the draw. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes its way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. And the defense make adjustments here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the deep.
Going for a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. Of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU, stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And is intercepted. Can he take it all the way? It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Looking for the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. It's 28-10. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Now it's second down here. Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just trying to get rid of it. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fair catch made at the 40. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. They'll run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab made by the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running with purpose.
Taking my 4th and 4.
Going forward on fourth down, the marker is at the 1-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, This back elected to run right through him.
That pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up into the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fights through the tackler. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run the jet sweep trying to get to the edge. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
He's running out of time here. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
That sack sets up a 3rd down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Take my sack.
The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags a quick throw. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Touchdown, tie. This offense cannot be stopped. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Morales. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game, but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense.
And the protection breaks down again, back-to-back sacks.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Running back grabs it on the screen. Jukes to get past the man. On the screen, doesn't produce a first down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal tried. No good. And the score remains very lopsided.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And now a carry here for the fullback. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You know, we've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these 4th down calls.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up. Now play number 9 on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for offense, looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Takes a shot as he lets it go. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. They'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Fighting off the defender. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Powering through the defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Important 2nd down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Morales.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Slides to avoid the big hit. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. They tack on 3 points, but still large deficit.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line.
Damn,
Barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. That's caught. It's McMillan. Well executed. He finds space and gets the 1st down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second down play coming up. And the back now goes in motion. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit, trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And on the carry, he's heading left. The gain moves the ball to the 34. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? He goes nowhere. I don't think he got it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker. Inches away from a 1st down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They'll feed the back again. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Holding. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Defense trying to hang on the 11th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Picks up the force and is still going. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's 3rd down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the 1st down. And now it's 1st and goal inside the 5-yard line.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal, back at the 13. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Check out the stats so far. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. And a sophomore making an impact play. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So in this possession, a couple things in play. Can they add to the lead and maybe, as importantly, milk the clock? They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense. They'll give it to the running back. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here comes the handoff. And they stop him just short, but defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Bama. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Gain on the first play moves into the 43. It'll be first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him, but it's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The back's got it. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. Strong run keeps the drive going. First down now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle, but first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Punting ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The sure hands, it's Morales. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now